Hi, this is Jonathan, and I'd like to teach you how to play the 6-shooter expansion for Gunfights Gamblin. The 6-shooter expansion adds a bunch of new content. Most importantly, 2 brand new characters so that you can play with 6 people. The new character on the Pioneer team is called the Deputy. He goes last on the Pioneer team and sits next to the Sheriff. He makes no income, but gets to spend 3 actions in any of the following ways. He can take the current snake oil card, that costs 2 actions. He can cycle the current snake oil card, in other words, put it onto the bottom and then flip up the next one to see if he likes it better. He can plant a booby trap card. Planting a booby trap is similar to how the Sheriff picks where characters are hiding. The Deputy has a deck of cards that say booby trap on the back, and they're just one copy of all the buildings that are in play. To plant a booby trap, he simply chooses one of those building cards and flips it face down in front of his character card. That represents where the booby trap is for that round. If any renegades pick that building during the upcoming raid, one of them will take a hit. The final way the Deputy can spend an action is rolling to guard information. This is a simple roll of the d20 die. He can do it as many as 3 times if he wants. The best number, i.e. the highest number he rolls, stands. So if he rolls a 3 and then an 11 and then a 7, 11 would be the number to beat, and he would set it aside and leave it face up for the scout to see, so the scout knows what number he has to beat during rolling for information if he wants to roll for information. The scout is the new character on the renegade team. He goes first on the team and sits next to the thief. He makes no income, but he gets to spend 3 actions as he sees fit. These actions are very similar to the Deputy's actions. He can take the current snake oil for 2 actions. He can cycle the snake oil for 1 action. He can plant an entry bomb, which costs 1 action. To plant the entry bomb, the scout simply takes his entry bomb card and places it on the Pioneer building of his choice. If during the upcoming raid, there turns out to be a Pioneer in there, that Pioneer will take 1 hit. The final way the scout can spend actions is rolling to reveal information. In the last example with the Deputy rolled an 11. The scout would have to roll higher than an 11 to be able to ask the Sheriff for information. The question he gets to ask the Sheriff, if he beats the scout's roll, is there a Pioneer hiding in X building? And the Sheriff has to answer truthfully, yes or no. Snake oils are brand new items in Gunfights Gamblin. There are 7 of them in the game. Snake oils are given to one character, and then that character has the power that the snake oil granted him for the entire game. He can never lose it, he can never trade it. With 7 snake oils in the game and 6 characters, this means that there will always be 1 out of play. The 2 new buildings are called the Town Statue and the Stockade. Here's what they do. The Town Statue is indestructible. It provides no benefit to the Pioneer team other than the 2 points at the end of the game that every building provides, and the Pioneers never have to worry about watching it. The Stockade hits every renegade on their way into town regardless of what target they are choosing. All 3 of them would take a hit, boom, boom, boom. In addition, you get to choose how to set up the town to a certain extent. You choose any 3 of the following 4 buildings: the bank, church, town statue, and stockade. Because you're choosing any 3 out of 4, this gives you a lot of possibilities of how to set up the town. You can also play with the expansion components even if you only have 4 players. You will simply shuffle and deal 1 snake oil to each character at the table at the start of the game, and when you choose to set up the town, you'll simply be deciding between 2 of the 4 buildings instead of 3 of the 4 buildings.